Hey artists, it is Tear Bear Day. This is Mr. Honeybee. He is our mascot and inspiration for our Tear Bear project. We are gonna hop right on over to our brown paper today. You are going to be tearing this paper today. You are not going to be using your scissors in order to create a tear bear. You want your tear bear to look nice and fuzzy like Mr. Honeybee. So when we tear this paper, you're creating a little jiggity jaggedy edge that looks like this. It looks nice and fuzzy, just like Mr. Honeybee. If you were to use your scissors, then he would not look fuzzy. So we are just tearing that paper. See how I'm using two hands? And I'm just tearing along like this. Now artists, I don't want to have any perfectly straight edges because that doesn't look fuzzy. So if you have any straight edges, you want to go ahead and tear those like so. The first shape you are tearing out is a big rectangle-ish type shape that looks like that. Does it need to be perfect? Absolutely not. What if you tear too much? You can always piece it together because we're going to be gluing these down in just a minute. The next thing I'm going to be tearing out is a head. And it's going to be kind of a squarish type shape or maybe an ovalish type shape. Looks like that. The next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be tearing out some little ears. Look like so. And tear that in half. Boop. There we go. Cute little ears. And then I'm going to be tearing out some little paws. Look like that. Lastly, I'm going to be tearing out some little feet paws. Go like that. There we go. These are not perfect. They're a little fuzzy and a little off, and that is a-okay. But you can see all the pieces that you're supposed to tear out. The body, the head, the two ears, and the four paws. Now artists, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start gluing these down. I'm going to pick these pieces up one by one and just do little tiny dots. When I dot my glue on, I'm actually touching the tip of the glue bottle to the paper like that. How many dots did I just do? I just did 6. They're small dots. They're not huge. This glue is not going to run out from that body, and that is good. I'm going to hold it down for a couple seconds. I'm going to grab that head. I probably only need about 3 dots. 1, 2, 3 little dots right there. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Now, each of my little parts, the ears, that only needs 1 dot, and it is going to stick on there just fine, guys. I should not see any glue seeping out the sides of any of your parts. A little glue goes a long way. Just a dot, not a lot. Now Mr. Honeybee has a lighter face. You can see that he's got kind of a dark brown back and a lighter face. And same thing, it's hard to get them all in here, but he's got light feet and a light little belly. This is his belly, and then his little back right here. So we are actually going to go ahead and we are going to give our tear bears a light little belly and face. So I'm going to start out with that big shape for that belly. Now should the belly be smaller than the body? What do you think? The answer is yes. So I'm tearing this out. Remember, using both hands. Does it need to be perfect? Absolutely not. That fits on there nicely. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tear out a face. Should the face be smaller than the head? The answer is, of course, yes. Let's see. That works. Now, if you would like, you don't have to do this, but if you would like, you can go ahead and start to tear out smaller little shapes for all the paws as well as the ears. Now I'm going to go ahead with my Elmer's glue and I'm going to just do little dots again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just a dot, not a lot. And hold that down for a few seconds. I'm going to repeat that on all of the light color paper this time. And the final step, after the glue has completely dried, I want to make my face really simple. So I'm just gonna give him 2 little eyes right here, or maybe it's a her. Very simple little dots that I filled in. I'm gonna do a little triangle nose. That little triangle is gonna have that little point facing down. And I'm gonna do a little W right there. Easy peasy. If you would like to do little claws, you certainly may. You don't have to. Make sure you don't make your claws too big. And that is that. Thanks for watching, guys.